This is good stuff. I get bored with what I have when it comes to underwear because I don't like right now. Right now, I could tell you I'm wearing a pair of cotton boxers, and it's the type of old man boxers that like go more than halfway up the calf. The little one button that's really annoying to undo when you have to go to the bathroom. That's what I'm wearing right now, and but I can tell you I have so many different styles of underwear in my underwear drawer.
Yeah, this
What
is
type are
very
you
foreign
wearing?
to me. I'm wearing some kind of lycra, kind of, no, they're not lycra, but they're stretch boxes, which are or called trunks or something. I don't even know what you necessarily call them. The name changes. The name has changed over the years of what they try and call them. But I've been wearing the same style of underwear, so it's a tight-fitting, long. Boxer length, even maybe a little slightly longer than boxer short
Jockey
length.
shorts.
Um, yeah, but jockey shorts have always been to me been briefs. But again, the language has changed. What they're
Mm.
kind of called is changed. So for me, I wear a long sort of tight fitting underwear, and I've been doing that for nearly 30 years
You
now.
make it sound like they go past your knees like an old '50s swimsuit. Like,
Some of them go to just above my knee, like almost. So there are some that I can't wear with shorts because they're just so long that they come
okay,
out. They're kind of like bike shorts. Um,
okay,
and I think they're pretty fantastic. Now I can tell you, when you live somewhere where it's really cold and it's snowing, those kind of things come in handy. But when you're living in a kind of summery place, those are
hmm
not those are not really the ones that you want. But the change in style for me is usually just the length, and trying to find something that's just long enough that I like the feel of. But apart from
okay.
that, I don't do it. So if you say to me, boxer shorts or briefs, and the reason I'm talking about this is because there's been so many ads thrown at me. And I'm not on Facebook very much, but as soon as I go on Facebook, there's always ads for underwear, and I'm like, I'm not interested. I'm really
It's
not interested in
Valentine's Day.
underwear. Yeah,
That's what you get
underwear for
people.
Valentine's
Like,
Day? It's okay.
yes,
And
I have
is
done
that what
that.
you get people?
Yes, I have gotten people Valentine's Day pairs of underwear. I have bought underwear. Like, all right, so there are times where I see myself more on I kind of dance that line in between like the feminine and the masculine part of relationships where, oh, well, I enjoy getting roses. I enjoy I enjoy going out and going to a shop and buying special underwear for a date night. Like the
Okay.
lingerie underwear type thing. So I would, because it's a part of the fantasy. It's jockey. Like I have like three different types and styles of jock straps. Because, and I don't wear them unless I know people are going to see. Well, not people,
Okay. Okay. Well. This is where I will agree with you, because I also do have some interesting pairs of underwear, but I would never wear them uh, to go out. I would be wearing them for a special occasion, if that's the nicest way we can say it. I'd be wearing them for a specific purpose. So yeah, jock straps are fun. I have some really weird things. Just crazy underwear, but there's nothing practical about them. And
how
even wearing a
crazy
jock strap is
do
not
they
practical.
plug in? Do they charge? Like what? Do you have to hold them up to the sun so they turn colors at night when you turn
No,
off the lights? Like,
I have one thing. I have one thing which is really strange. It's basically just a circle, a band that goes around your waist, and then there's kind of a little, um, sort of a smaller circle attached to it to sort of just hold you up a little bit, and that's it. And that's all there is. And that is
okay,
supposed to be a pair of underwear. So it's like the underwear you wear when you're not wearing underwear, which I think is absolutely hilarious. And that's the reason why I bought it. And it was really cheap.
Okay, well, it's kind of like I guess the push-up bra that doesn't really cover you,
Yes, it's
maybe.
like having just the underwire section and the bottom section
Right,
where
right.
everything is still hanging out. But
Okay,
how practical is that? It's not going to help you during the day. It's it's not going to make you feel that comfortable. Well, it might. Who knows? But you're not really going to wear it out for the day. So when I think of underwear, I'm thinking about my practical everyday stuff. And we've talked about like sex toys before. I think of more of the jock strap and whatever the hell this thing is that I talked about with the band and the other thing. I don't even know what you would call it.
Mm,
But whatever that is more to me like in the sex toy category. It's not in my
okay,
underwear drawer.
okay. So you keep it in that in your treasure chest, your hope chest.
Yeah, my hope
Is
chest. That's what I was trying to think
that?
of what they call that. The hope chest. That's for the
Yeah.
for when the special day comes, and my life is complete. But you're talking about you can change the underwear you wear on a daily basis. That's what I'm more
Yes.
interested in.
All
That's the
right.
kind
First
of
off,
thing that I
everybody should be
don't
changing their
understand.
underwear. Wait. That's one thing. Everybody should be changing their underwear on a daily basis. Just saying. Just
Or more
now the
so
style,
if you live in a tropical climate.
but the style, yes.
Yeah.
All right. I will say that I live in Florida. It's pretty hot here, but I've only been living in Florida for like 4 or 5 years. I used to live up north in New Jersey where we had seasons that changed drastically. And by drastically, I really do mean like we could have this right now up north. They have like 12 inches of snow in some areas, and it's like 25 degrees Fahrenheit up there. So I'd definitely be wearing different underwear that day than I would during the
Okay.
summer when it's 102 degrees out. As a matter of fact, being a larger guy, I have I would wear if I knew I was going to be outside walking around a lot. My style of underwear would change. You know, I believe they call it chub rub, which I don't like that term just because I always thought chub rub meant masturbation
Yeah,
because
I'm
when you
I'm
get
not.
a chubby,
Yeah, I
like I've
I I I
learned this
understand. I
term.
understand their term. Yeah. Okay. It's not something I would say in
Like,
public.
yeah, me neither. But people I work with, like women, told me there was a woman I worked with, and we were walking, and she goes, "The chub rub is real." I was like, "What are you talking about?" Um,
Where
because
had
when I
she
think
been
of
that
it
afternoon? Yeah.
seriously, and she was just talking about her inner thighs rubbing and
Yeah.
sweating and chafing,
I was going to say we
and
just generally call it chafing.
right,
I'm happy with. There's already a term for that.
yeah,
Chafing is fine, and we get that. And from a practical point of view, I agree with you
hmm
there. I think it's really important to dress appropriately and to dress for something that is not going to hurt you, that's not going to injure you. So that is one reason why I don't wear briefs or anything like that, because I don't want my
hmm
legs to rub together. um, that's not something that appeals to me. But at
it
any
doesn't
time,
feel good.
but no,
I've
but
never
you're
been
saying to
so
me
thin
that
where
you'll
it wasn't a
wear.
problem. Like,
Well, yeah,
and
we could definitely talk about that situation where there's the girls and the thigh gap thing, and those girls trying to get the
hmm
picture of the thigh gap, and oh my God, like that kind of is really scary. But for most people, I think they know the underwear that they need to wear for a particular occasion. So I do kind of get that. But I think for me, um, I just can't think to forward to what those occasions are. So I'm just wearing the same
have
every
right.
single
Well,
time.
you have you had this? It was a trend for a while. I guess it was in the '90s where women would wear certain underwear with certain jeans that they would wear, where they'd have what they called a whale tail. You're
Oh,
laughing, so I think you know what it is.
no, I
No?
was thinking of something else. What is the whale tail?
So the whale tail is when women would wear like low rise jeans, which basically went below their waist a little bit, and
Yeah.
they would wear like a thong, where the thong would go
Oh,
down.
look, as a
So
whale. Oh,
coming out of the back of their jeans up their ass would be this thing, and they called it a whale tail. Yeah,
okay.
I went to a
Um,
very trashy school,
no, no, no.
so
It's
you might
fine.
not have heard of that.
I'm getting it. I'm get. Oh my god.
Yeah,
So
you
I'm
don't
gonna.
want it.
I'm
You do
no. I'm
not
gonna put
want
something up on.
that.
I'm gonna put something up on the screen that will you'll be
Hmm.
able to see an example of this. This is from a comedy in Australia where it's not seen as a good thing. It's seen as a very you know uh, redneck thing. In Australia, we call
Like a
them
tramp
bogans.
stamp. What do you
Yeah,
call them?
just as no, the people a
Yeah,
bogan. Yeah, bogan.
bogan. Okay.
Yeah. So you say redneck, we say bogan, but it's that kind
I
of
say
thing. It's
white trash
exactly
because that's what I
yeah,
am.
yeah. But it's exactly like a tramp stamp. It's that kind of how how little do you think of yourself to do that. And yeah, that's there. But
Hmm.
I was really thinking you were just going to talk about the whole visible panty line thing, and how women,
Nope.
oh, she's wearing a silk dress, she can't wear underpants, all of that kind of stuff, which I think
Speaking
is
of white
really
trash and
horrible.
not wearing underwear,
I,
Britney Spears. Yeah.
no, 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 no. I'm talking about when your clothes, and this is more for
Hmm.
women, but when your clothes don't allow you to do certain things. If you are wearing a very clingy dress, you can't wear
Hmm.
certain styles of underwear. And I think, I'm very happy I'm a man sometimes and not a woman, because I just don't think I could
Sometimes I'm
cope with
happy
all
you're
of
a
that.
man too.
Thank you, thank you. But from a practical level, I don't think I could cope
Mm.
with being dictated to what I have to wear with what. And accessorizing is hard enough, and that's bad enough. But saying, "Oh, no, 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 you have to wear this style of underwear with this dress because it's going to cling and people will see this," and or you
Right.
can't wear any underwear at all because they'll see what's going. And you're going, "What do you mean I can't wear underwear?" But so I think some women need to come and help us here and say if that's really true. But I've heard it.
Hmm.
I've heard these comments. But I know of
Yeah.
some guys that wear jeans without underwear because their jeans are so tight that they don't want anyone to see what the underwear is. So it's the same kind of thing, but they
Okay.
don't wear underwear.
If you wear cotton boxers, okay, like the ones I just told you I'm wearing, right? The regular cotton boxers, the old man boxers. If you're wearing fitted jeans, you can't wear these with them because they bunch up like crazy. I don't think it's because you would see them as much as it's uncomfortable.
It
Like you
wouldn't.
literally
Okay.
have to put your hand down your pants and pull down the underwear before you pull up the jeans to so it's not all bunched up and uncomfortable.
But you could wear
That's what
briefs
I'm
with
thinking.
with those, couldn't you? Not?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so
yes.
the guys that don't wear underwear and are using the excuse of the tight jeans,
Oh, they
it's
just
just
want you to
it's
see
just
that
an
they're not wearing
excuse.
underwear. They want to be able to tell
Okay,
you they're not wearing underwear. That's all it is. They want you.
thanks for clarifying that, because again,
You want to
I
see?
don't
You want to see?
understand
I'm not wearing
anything.
underwear.
I don't understand any of this kind of these changes underway. But one question I've got for you, because you live in a house with four men in it, and you do laundry. And I'm
Yeah.
assuming now, from what you've told me, there's various types of underwear that are going through your laundry, and I'm the
Yes.
crazy one. I'm the only one that's wearing the exact same style of underwear each and every day. So what are the styles of underwear that have gone through your house?
Okay. Well, I will say we've done the briefs, and I think it goes through cycles. So when kids
Again,
are
this to
younger,
me is just not this is just not a thing that
well,
I'm
no, but
yeah.
all right.
Whew.
So when kids are younger, right, to get them into wearing underwear, they don't have like jockey shorts or like jock briefs. You know,
Mhm.
they don't have them. I don't think for kids that young. So it starts off with the idea of underoos as the adult
Okay.
underwear, like oh, big boy pants. So you wear underoos. So I've had a child who their big thing was they wore briefs because that's all they knew. So that's the type that they were comfortable
Yep.
with. So
Like me. I
that's what
remember
I would
that.
wear. Okay, so you
Yeah, I
used to wear
remember
briefs
that.
at a certain point, and then after a while, being the dad in the house, I would introduce different options. So, you know, every Christmas, it's like the boring gift that you get from your parents, socks and underwear. I would give them
I
different,
love that you're a classical. Yeah, there's a whole big classical
yeah,
family kind of aspect to all of this. I love it.
yes. I try to be as classic as possible. I'm very old fashioned when it comes to certain things. So what we used to do also for Christmas, Christmas Eve, we would all open up one present, and that present happened to be matching pajamas. So, so we would wake up Christmas morning, all four of us wearing a very similar pair, if not the same exact pair of pajamas.
Oh,
You
I
know,
love
I'm
it. I
I'm
love it.
I'm also the guy that before, like, the night before my husband and I had our wedding ceremony back in 2013, he used to spend the night. He would actually only be allowed to spend the weekends for the most part. He wasn't allowed to move in until after we were married.
Because you were
And
pure.
the day before, yes, yes,
Yeah.
pure, so pure. Um, that at a certain point, it was the day or two before. I was like, well, where are you sleeping? He's like, well, what do you mean? I go, well, you can't stay here the night before we get married. You have to go back to your parents' house. So the night before, and he took one of our two kids. So it was like him and one child spent the night at his parents' house. And then me and the other child spent the night in our house. And the person who was doing our the one who was doing the driving for us and was taking our pictures and stuff, like, was kind of like our maid of honor. She stayed with me, and we had, like, I don't know, girls' night where we'd have a couple of drinks and do facials and stuff the night before. But I'm old fashioned in that sense. So anyway,
Extremely old
I
fashioned. I love
I
it.
would, and I think I'm one of the only couples out there, gay couples. And I want to know if there are others out there like this. That every gay couple I talk to are like, they're in an open relationship where they bring a friend home and they have three ways all the time. And I'm like, I just don't understand that. In my head, it's kind of like, it's intriguing, it's enticing, it's exciting to think about, but I can never think like that. I'm so sensitive that there's no way I don't think I'd be able to get through that
Well, I don't
unscathed.
think you have the time. You have too much laundry to do with all these different types of
Apparently, with all these
underwear.
underwear, yes. I I've introduced my kids on Christmas, like, different styles, and it's like, what do you like? So I would buy them a couple of different styles, and I'd be like, what is your preference? And that's what I would buy them, and they both pretty much settled on the same type, which happens to be the type that you wear. So
Oh, okay. No, I'm enjoying. I'm really
you're
enjoying this.
exciting.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I'm not alone. I don't want to be alone in this theory. So you have two adult sons that are
Yes,
wearing consistently the same style of underwear on a daily basis.
and I only right, and I only know that because we live together and there's
Well,
laundry
you do the
everywhere.
laundry
So
exactly.
yes,
But
and I did the
this makes me
purchasing
feel
mostly.
better. No, this makes me feel better. I feel I feel like I don't have to go with the trends like you seem to do. You seem to
Hmm.
want to
I get bored
change
so
things up and
easily.
yeah. See, there's lots of things in my life that I would change before I would change my underwear. That's really going to
Watch the
be one of the
words you
last
use.
things.
Jesus,
Oh, come
really?
on. We've already been through
Be
this
an
before.
adult. Oh yeah.
But I really no I really I'm feeling much more confident in myself that I'm not the craziest person out there who's worn the same style of underwear for the last 30 years, and all I can do
No.
is hope that the people who are settled on a nice style of underwear will stick with it and
Hmm.
show solidarity with me. That's really what I want, because one thing that did happen, I used to wear a very specific style of underwear. It was I can't even remember which brand it was, but they discontinued it. And because I used to wear them, and after a few years, I could still buy them, and that was really great. And then one year, I went to buy them, and they weren't there. And then I found out that that style had been discontinued, and I was distraught. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to turn. I didn't know, oh, I because all of my underwear was exactly the same style, exactly the same brand, and there were just a few different colors, and that was it. And that was my underwear drawer. And then all of a sudden, it was like I can't buy anymore. What's going to happen?
God, you're
My
like my
life
husband.
my life is over. So okay, so your husband, does he wear the same underwear every day?
Okay, what no. Well, yes, but no. I'll explain in a second. No, no. My husband, my all right. So Mark would not wear anything other than black socks. Like he hates the fact that white socks get gray or dirty or a little off white. So the only socks he would wear are
Yep,
the exact
I
same
agree. I
style
agree
of
with
black
I
socks.
agree with him.
But so that's what I meant by that. Like it's the same style black sock,
Yep,
black sweat
yep.
stock the whole way through. In case you're missing one, you'll never know. Um, it's easier to put them together and you throw them in the drawer and they're all the same. Uh, Me for work, I have to wear dress socks sometimes, and I have a whole bunch of different styles of dress socks with different designs and whatnot. Because I like sampling different flavors of
You like
ice cream,
change.
so
You want
I
things
like
to be
change.
different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, I agree.
So
I agree with your husband on the sock thing, but slight change for me. I don't mind white socks, but I white socks are sporty, and black socks are for business and other kind of occasions. So I have two
if
distinct sets of socks, but that's it. I do have some nice fun socks, which are okay, and I use those for different formal business kind of stuff. But generally speaking, I have
okay,
a mountain of black socks and a mountain of white socks,
are
and
you
it's
sure
so
you're
easy
gay?
because I don't have to pair them up. Um,
I
I, I
don't.
I get your husband. I get it.
Mm, are you sure you're gay? Because I think I remember the first time I met you, you were wearing this loud, like Hawaiian print button-down shirt, tan khaki shorts, pair of sneakers with like black socks that went up to your calf or something. It was so touristy, so straight man. The only thing you were missing was like the weird hat. And yeah,
I was wearing a hat. I would have been wearing a hat, and the reason why the socks would have been up so high is I would have been fearful of leeches. That would have been probably no. I don't remember wearing. Well, I wouldn't have done, but definitely the Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, I do
yeah.
that, and the boring kind of shorts, and yeah, I kind of want to blend in. And I'll be honest, because I met you
You
in
stood
in the
out.
U. I met you in the U. Oh, did well, that didn't work. That didn't work. You've just
Well,
killed
that's
you've
how we
killed
became
my
friends.
whole idea is because I stood out. Because here in Singapore, I'll tell you, I stand out, and there's nothing I can do to stop that.
It's not your
People
fire red
look at
hair.
me. It's got something to do with it. But people do look at me a lot, and I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything without being kind of noticed. And I remember telling my mother that I was really sort of just wanting to be able to go and rob a bank. I just would like the option. I don't
Hmm.
really want to go and rob a bank, but I'd like the option because it's
Right.
it's it's something that's impossible for me here. Because every time I go somewhere, people recognize me, people remember me, places I don't even remember, and they're like, "Oh, hi, how are you? Nice to see you back here." I'm just like, "Okay, oh, it's
I have
you."
I have the
Uh,
exact opposite. I have the exact opposite problem. I could like firecrackers up my nostrils. No one knows I'm there. Like there have been times where like, oh, you should have been there. It was a really fun time. I was there. Like I would
be
I
careful what
would.
you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. I think you're living the better life. I really think you are
Think
living
so.
the better life.
The
But
grass
I
is always
do I
greener
do
on the
seem
other side.
it is, but I do feel exposed. I do feel exposed. Like every time I walk at my front door, I know that people are going to look at me and they'll be like, if anything happens, they'll be, I saw this guy. I saw this guy. Yeah, that guy with the red hair. I know
Tell me
that's going to
what you
happen.
remember. Tell me
Yeah,
what you
and
remember. The
I'll
guy
be the
with the
thing
red
that they
hair.
remember. I'll be the thing. Like everything else is going on, and there's people with guns, and there's people shooting people, and there's fire bombs, and everything's going off, and they're like, "Oh, but there was that redhead guy. Remember him?" And the
Does
police will
this
be
have
knocking at my door.
anything? Does this have anything to do with the fact that you live in Singapore and you're probably one of the only like American looking or European looking guys, on top of the fact that you have like bright red features
I'm
and
sure
you're
it's got something to do with
pale
it.
can be? How many
Look,
how many
that,
non Asian people do you see when you go into like Don Quixote's? What's it called?
you remember Don Quixote. We'll put a link to Don Quixote. On here it's called Don Donkey. In
Oh,
Japan it's called Don Quixote, but it's the same place. Um, we we might play the theme song. Um,
ooh.
I see. I might see one or two other, so non Asian looking people when I'm out. Depending on where I go,
Now, do you feel an instant
it's not
connection?
uncommon.
Do you feel an instant connection?
No,
So you see them and you're like, oh,
no,
I know you. Like, where are you
no,
from?
because they
No,
could be from anywhere. They could be from any Europe. They could be from Australia. They could be from the
but you
US.
know they're
I
not
don't
from
feel that
there.
connection. Yeah,
No.
but it's no, I don't see it that way. I just sort of see it as someone who's been sort of transplanted as well. I don't feel that connection.
Oh.
Because look, I'll be honest, I spent a fair bit of time in Denmark, and I look like someone who could be from Scandinavia. There's no problem with that. I fit in with my look there,
Hmm.
and nobody really looked at me um, at all. I didn't stand out. Um, and that was kind of comforting. And then to land here in Singapore, or previously I was in Thailand, and people just stare. And yeah, it's different. Look, I'm okay with it. I'm definitely not complaining. Um, and,
Hmm.
and when I do say I would like to rob a bank, it would be nice to get away with something. But I do know if people were asked, they would know where I was and where I was going. This is why I'm not worried about technology tracking where I am, because
You're
I'm so
one
sure
big
without
bright
the
red dot.
technology, yeah, without the technology, they're going to find me anyway. I'm not too concerned
You're
about that.
one big red dot on someone's radar somehow or
Yeah,
another. Some way or
exactly.
another.
I don't know how we got from underwear to here, but it's a very interesting journey. But look, you have no idea how much more calm I feel about the fact that I'm not constantly buying different styles of underwear and all those ads that are attacking me every time I get on Facebook, telling me to buy this wonderful new style. Because be honest, I don't
how
care.
many how many styles can there actually be though? I mean, honestly, all right, so I did receive a pair of underwear from kind of like a PR thing through Mail Trump. And I did a
Hmm.
whole unboxing thing on a podcast, which is so interesting to do. No video camera, nothing, and I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Oh, look. Oh, you can't. But like you it was amazing. But as a matter of fact, it was the hat. Mail trunk is the hat that I was wearing in one of my episodes with you. But yes, so they send me a pair of underwear that they make over in California. This guy's name is Michael Robert Dean. Yes, I
Oh,
think.
I've heard about him, the
But
king of underwear.
right, right. No,
Right.
I just keep calling him Dean Roberts, but Michael is in there somewhere. But either way, but he owns and runs a place called Mail Trunk, and he sells colognes as well as all these different types of underwear. And it's kind of like the it's a gay underwear brand basically. And he sent me a pair of briefs, which were amazing, which I hadn't owned an actual pair of briefs in years, which kind of got me spiraling into going to a local adult male shop down here in Orlando, where um, Mojo Swimwear, I believe it's called, where I would buy, look and buy different types of underwear. I had purchased a pair of like netted underwear with parts of the fabric cut out. You look so disgusted and weirded out by
I'm
this.
no,
But
I'm weirded out. I'm
yeah,
not
I mean,
disgusted.
I
I'm
would
just like trying to imagine what that's like.
going into an adult male shop or wearing
No,
different
wearing
kinds of underwear.
wearing the underwear. So,
You should
but I
try
need to
it.
know.
Venture out. Where would you get?
Did you wear the briefs? Did you wear the briefs when they were sent to you?
Yes, yes, I did, and
Did you,
and they're in my rotation,
so you wear them to
and
work?
I
No
will.
problem.
Depending on the day, yes, I have worn them to work. I have worn them. I more likely
Depending on the
wear them.
day.
Yes, it's a weather thing. So if I'm
Ah, ha,
wearing
ha.
briefs, I will wear them. Like I will wear those mostly if it's like a day here in Florida. I would wear them under a pair of shorts if I'm staying inside my air conditioned house all day
Yep.
because I don't have to worry about chafing or
Yeah.
like chub rub, and I don't really like that term
I was going to
either.
say we're
By
not
the way,
saying that again.
yeah, we're not. Just
That
bleep it
that
out.
one's
Just
gone.
bleep it out
I should
after the
actually.
first time I said it.
But
I never
okay.
understood it, but
I think one thing has become very clear. You have a lot more time and a lot more, thought energy that can go into choosing your underwear. I don't. I don't spend any time choosing my underwear of a morning. I just pick the next one off the pile because they're all the same.
oh my god, you're like my husband.
I'm a simple person.
I guarantee you. Are you also the guy that uses a bar of soap to wash your hair and your face and your body in the shower? Yeah, you
No,
are.
no, I have different shampoo for this, even for this. The face gets cleaned with something after I wash my hands with something else, and then I wash the rest of my body with something else. Is that
How many products are you using? Because I'm kind of feeling a little. I
five?
You're doing the sign of the cross. What are you doing? You're like,
I was counting. I was counting. It's one, two, three, four, five. There's five things that need to be in
in the
my
shower.
shower.
In the
Yeah.
shower.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Um. All right. I did not see that.
So
I would.
now do I get to be back in the
You
club?
get your gay card back.
Does that give me, yeah, that gives me entrance again? I need something.
Yeah. Like I don't understand the washing of the hands with something different in the shower.
Well,
Why?
you can't wash your face if you haven't made sure that your hands are clean and properly clean, because
But
then
you're
you're
in
just
the
putting.
shower. You don't think
Yeah,
that
but
the
if you haven't
shampoo is
washed your
cleaning
hands,
your hands?
oh, not enough, not enough. Oh, I think I hear my mother calling again.
Okay, okay, wait. No, 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 no. Put a pin in that one. No, all right. So now I'm a little. All right, I thought I was bad in the shower. I have to have variety in my shower.
Yeah.
Like, so I have like four different types of shampoo. So,
Wow.
like, and like, I have a bar, like one of the shampoo bars, and then I have this really cool sea salt shampoo from the resort I stayed in last. I really like their shampoo, so I took it home. And then no, seriously, and then I have a purple shampoo for the gray in my hair. Um, so I have that, and I think I have another type of shampoo. I think, but either way. But then, like, I have like six different types of body wash and two different types of face washes, and I just like
Yours sounds more
different
complicated than me.
scents. It is, but I'm kind of still concerned about the fact that you think that being in the shower, your hands get dirty washing. Like, all right, do you have a? I'm
No,
sure
no, no,
you
no,
have a
no, no.
routine then.
I don't think my hands get dirty while I'm in the shower. It's because of the things that I've done outside the shower. Like, it's life. I don't. I just want to make sure my hands are as clean as possible before I try and rub everything all over my face.
Okay, you must be fun in bed. Like, God. Like,
I yeah, and
you
I'll be
sound like
honest.
a
I need
germaphobe. To be
that.
honest, you sound like a
No,
germaphobe.
no. Look, but I do
I
wash
want
my
to know who
hands
does that.
a lot. I want to wash my hands a lot. The whole pandemic thing has got me doing that. Like
Yes.
my
No, I'm
watch will
there
tell
with
me
you.
if I'm doing it enough. There is that aspect to it. But I use some different products. So when you were talking about, you have a different product, you have the purple one, and you have the sea salt one, and all of that kind of stuff. I do change some things around, but I definitely have the 5 different steps in the body cleansing ritual that happen.
And do you do the 5 separate steps in the same order every time?
Of course. Why would you want to
Okay.
change that up?
Sometimes you feel like having a clean hair before you have clean ass. Or vice versa. I don't
Well,
know.
you always
Sometimes your
have to
ass
have clean
feels
hair
dirtier.
first. No, hang on, hang on. If you don't start at the top, what's the point? Are you telling
All right,
me the
you
first
start
thing
head
you
to
you
toe.
do is not shampoo your hair? Who doesn't?
Okay.
Okay.
I all right, do you all right,
I'm
we're
really
getting
worried now.
real. No, we're getting real. All right. So here's the deal. Sometimes when it's time to take a shower, there's a reason behind taking a shower other than, oh, it's that time of day. I have to go take my shower. It's more of a, I feel dirty right now and I need to go wash this. And the only way to
But
wash this properly is to get completely undressed and step inside your shower.
yeah, but
And that's the thing that you wash first.
are you going to then shampoo your hair afterwards?
Well, not after I use my special hand soap, apparently. What type of hand soap do you use in your shower?
I'm horrified. I'm absolutely horrified.
Did
I
you just
want to
hang up
know
on me?
I want to know from people that they are they are shampooing first, or going down the body, because that's the only logical way that it can work.
Okay.
It can't work
Okay.
any other way. It really can't work any other way. Actually, what I want you to do, that I think the task,
Mm-hmm.
I want to give you some homework. I want you to put some numbers on the products that are in your shower, and then ask the rest of your family to just note what order they use the products in the shower, and then we'll just know for sure that you are the crazy one.
Okay. Well, I would like to also say that I get bored of things very easily, very pretty quickly. So I have a separate shower than everybody else in my house. I'm the only one who uses this one particular shower in my house. And once I'm bored with a product, I'll get like maybe halfway through, and I'm like, "Here, we'll just put this in your shower. You guys can enjoy this now. I'm done with
Oh,
it.
so
I'm
they've
done
got a
playing with this
wall
toy.
of,
You can
of
go play
half
with it."
a wall of half-used products, that they're trying to have a shower, and it's just this tiny little space left because it's just all of these half-empty bottles, and they're like, and then they'll come to you and say, "How do you expect me to know what I'm using first? I don't even know what everything is," because they're looking at the bottles, going, "Is this shampoo? Is it body wash? What's this? Is hand cream? Why is there hand cream in the shower? What's going on?" So you're making a complete nightmare for the other people in your house. It sounds great. It sounds
That's
absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and you at one point said to me that, wow, wouldn't it be great to have a family? I'm making it a nightmare for everyone, so join my family. Yes. So when my family just
I
looks at me
Yeah,
and
do you
goes,
know?
oh, dad's home. They don't do the whole, oh, daddy, he's home. It's God, dad's home. Like, we gotta
And
go.
he's bought another product. He's got another product here. Isn't it fantastic? We don't know what it is or what it's supposed to do, but we'll end up with it soon because he'll get
Yeah,
bored of it. Oh
exactly.
my
That's my
lord!
household. Yeah, I'm the consumer, and you're a minimalist, which makes us such great friends.
I'm a complete
Except when it
minimalist. This
comes,
is
you are.
I try. I try. Okay,
That's
I
why
think we
we can
should
never
end it
live in the
there.
same town. And yeah, we should.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Because I'm
not going to
making
be.
myself look not good.
Yeah, yeah, you're doing that. But I definitely feel sorry for the members of your family who have to deal with your half
Okay,
bottles of
really,
stuff.
to really, really, really feel bad about them, I make them watch our videos. So you can right now apologize to them, and I will make them watch this. So
Guys, I
go
am so
apologize.
sorry. I'm so sorry that you have to put up with this. Um, what I would do, and Dwayne, just turn your head away for a minute, guys. What I would do is pour all of the half bottles and make some full bottles and put them back in his shower, and he won't realize what's going on. That would be fantastic. Get some revenge back. Get some space back in your shower. That might be a good thing for you as well. Because you don't need to be doing this all the time. Claim your life back. Now is the time. Now is the journey. Go ahead and do it. You have my permission.
All right, Ross. Goodbye. Go away. You're gonna start a war in my household now. Maybe this will
Oh
be the
yeah.
episode that I won't make them watch. All right.
Don't worry. I'll message them myself and say, guess what? Special surprise just for you.
All right. I want to know who out there actually washes their hands with the special hand soap while they're in the shower. Leave the comment down below.
Yeah. Yeah. All my friends, come on. Tell me what's going on. Tell me that I'm right.
All right. Say goodbye, Ross.
Goodbye, stay clean.
Wash your hands.